This is Hepodix and hope you enjoy. LeBlanc is one of those class cannons that can be really scary in earlier stages of the game. Also due to her great mobility and viability to literally 3-shot players, makes her one scary assassin. However, the problem with LeBlanc is that she falls off late game sooner or later as her teamfight potential isn't that good. Talon is one of those champions that has been forgotten in terms of unpopularity. However, that doesn't change the fact that his abilities work as a combo, makes him one bursty assassin. Talon's true power lies within the third ability, Cutthroat, which silences the enemy long enough for you to kill him down in a matter of seconds. Evelynn is one sneaky champion when it comes to assassination. Evelynn's passive makes her to go invisibility while not in combat, which is just amazing, and therefore the ganks and the initiation she can offer can be really scary. Akali is one of those champions I'd really hope to see people play more, as her passive and abilities altogether are just amazing. Her burst overall and flexibility to initiate with shadow darts up to 3 times are the main reason she really is an assassin in the end. Rengar is one of those champions which can be really confusing at first sight, but once you get the grip on the mechanics he can offer, it is just awesome kit altogether. But what makes him an assassin is his ultimate, Thrill of the Hunt, which can bring out crazy ass bursts due to the Ferocity regeneration. Kassadin is a true bully, an annoyance whenever you try to catch this Void Walker. His abilities have good design for middle lane, since you can silence the enemy whenever you feel like it, and the passive helps out to decrease the magic damage he's taking there. But what makes Kassadin the true assassin is his ultimate, Rift Walk, which runs on very low cooldown, and therefore makes him one mobile bastard. Even despite the fact that Kha'Zix has gotten some nerfs in the past, he is still a great champion and assassin. The ability to jump back and forth with the Evolved Leap and the stealth mechanism the ultimate can offer makes him still a very scary assassin today. As I have already mentioned how unresistible Katarina's boobs are and how overpowered her passive are, what can I add more when this lady pops out in my videos every now and then? The reason, however, I have to include Katarina here is how well she can execute large AoE bursts in a matter of seconds and then just escape away with the shampoo like nothing happened. Quickly bursting down someone is definitely something that assassins should be capable of, and Katarina managed to do the job very well. Fizz is one of those champions I could never forget in terms of assassination. His abilities have excellent potential to burst down enemy champion from 100 to 0, not to forget his third ability, Playful/Trickster, which is one of the best abilities in the game in terms of avoiding damage. Fizz's passive Nimblefire lets him walk through minions, and he also takes less damage from basic attacks, which can be also helpful at certain times. Zed is a champion that I used to overlook when he first came out, but once I played and learned how to play this Shredder of Doom, I really changed my opinion around. Zed's mechanics are just so much fun, I cannot get enough of him, but what really makes him the true assassin is the burst he can offer. Even though Zed's third ability doesn't do damage by itself, his other abilities and even the passive supports and guarantees the fact that once you initiate with Zed, there's nothing but corpses afterwards. So in a nutshell, Zed is a very well designed champion altogether and a wonderful assassin to play with. Hello summoners, and welcome to my top 10 AD carry champions video. This time we are going to take a look at the top 10 AD carries, which has the biggest impact in the bottom lane. Please remember that these are my opinions and it is okay to have your own. So without further talking, my name is Apodix and hope you enjoy. Ashe is without a doubt one of the classic AD carries that has carried past over 3 years in course of the game. While Ashe might not have the strongest laning phase, she is still a very moderate CC game breaker and has a good late game potential as well. Draven can be really scary when it comes to dealing high physical damage. His first ability, Spinning Axe, makes a really deadly pressure around in the laning phase, and he can do really decisive plays and also feels the needs for a team. Lady Luck is smiling. With that said, Miss Fortune is really a moderate AD caster and scales later on well with her spells. Her ultimate, Bullet Time, can pull out really safe and destructive plays from a safe distance, which is a great ability to have versus high crowd control teams. Graves being also one hell of a AD caster, he also has his own tricks in his sleeve that makes him more or less a unique AD carry. The ability to quickly charge and dodge things, burst down someone fast with bullets, and even get a creep of their vision is what makes Graves a fun and murderous burst cannon. While many AD carries have some AoE potential in their kit, Vayne has none however. Still, despite that, her abilities focus on bringing one person from 100 to 0 in a matter of seconds. The amount of damage that Silver Bolts mixed with Tumble and her ultimate Final Hour does is just insane and gets even more terrifying as later the game goes. In a nutshell, just amazing single target focus. Tristana is the AD carry who really looks towards into the late game. Her passive, Draw a Bead, makes him a scary poke in the late game, and her rocket jump ability lets Tristana position herself in a safe spot. That combined with insane attack speed steroid, healing reduced mechanics, and knockback burst, it just works together and therefore makes Tristana a really good late game AD carry. Corki is the AD carry that has the most memories towards myself. Only the Ice Tobukkan skin itself just brings me the good memories back. While he might not be the most popular AD carry available, he becomes really deadly when it comes to shredding armor with Gatling gun, and his poke is very good as well. That being said, the poking shred machine can also fly through obstacles with Valkyrie, which just combines well with the rest of his kit. A shitty yourself spank, nugget! The reason why Caitlyn is so popular nowadays is because her addictive playstyle. First of all, Caitlyn is known for her superior base auto attack range. Unlike Tristana, who gains range per level, Caitlyn has the standard range over the course of the game, and therefore can be more annoyance in the laning phase when it comes to poking, busting out junglers with traps, or finishing people with a lock-on shot. Good AD carry, nevertheless. Ezreal has been a champion that has been shined in the players' hands more or less in the past couple years, and his popularity has been pretty good as well, and the reason for that is his playstyle. Ezreal's mechanics are so much fun when it's all about skill-shotting players to death. And what makes him even more flexible is that when you smart cast his abilities, you can execute full combos a lot faster that way. As I recently noticed the potential Varus has as an AD carry, I really got excited from that moment. Varus' abilities just make your laning phase an ease, and and trades off really well against others. Similar to Vayne's Silver Bolts, Varus Blighted's quiver just burns enemies' HP massively, and his ultimate Chain of Corruption is great CC spell in both teamfights and laning phase. Shortly said, strongly recommend and fun AD carry to play overall. Alright, so that's about it for this top 10, hope you enjoyed. If so, please share, like and let me know what you think in the comments below. Also, special thanks for the tracks and help I got in the custom game skirmishes. If you haven't yet, please subscribe for my YouTube channel for weekly League of Legends and other gaming videos to come. My name is Apodix and have a nice day.